Hey, so this video is about what could I do or what should I do next? Um, so my first tip would probably be to contact as many friends and family members as you can. Just let them know that you're starting this new business venture and that their support and help would go a long, long way, basically. You know, that you don't expect them to buy from you or anything like that, but just a simple like, comment, share helps your business to grow because it helps more people see your posts. And then you want to your first steps, I guess, is kind of setting up a group in Facebook that will be called your launch party group. So I mean, you don't just want to add everybody that you know because that's a little bit spammy and people don't like just being added to groups. It gets annoying. Excuse me. But if you can message some of your friends and family again and say to them, you know, is it okay if I add you to my group again? I'm not asking you to buy, just a comment and like now and again, and you know, and then it can kind of grow from there. So like what Bea and Marissa and everybody else has said, when you're wearing the products, when you're talking about it, when you're posting it on your Facebook page, you will get customers. So this group will be for your customers. And in this group, I mean, there's so many things you can do in these groups. You can do raffles, you can do games, you can, you know, inspirational quotes, like kind of making it not only fun and a nice place to come for everybody when they finish work and they're like, oh, I like going to her group because it's really nice and it's really good fun and I feel really valued. But also you want posts that kind of that have not only some value but is gonna get them interacting. So questions, games, quizzes, anything like that is really, really good. And then this group page, excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. This group is going to turn into your VIP group or your customer group, we like to call it whatever you like. So for all of your future customers or potentials or anybody that you come in contact with, but I would still probably message them asking them, hey, you know, would you like to be added to my VIP group, because I'm always doing competitions, giveaways, makeup tips, anything. It's, you run it how you want to run it, and there's so many YouTube videos on these things, so just go and look it up. Go and research it. It's a big thing. There's so many ways that you can do it, but the key is, like Louise said, is to be consistent. And I heard somewhere, excuse me, that people have to hear about something about an average 7 to 15 times before they actually buy. So although it may feel like you're talking to a brick wall, people are listening and watching you. Trust me, they are watching you. So I guess the difference, like people, I get asked this a lot, what can I post where? So you probably want to do at least 3 posts a day, even if you have to schedule these posts on apps. There's lots of scheduling apps out there and things you can do. So ask your sponsor or reach out to any of us and ask us. Especially if you have a full-time job and kids and stuff like that, and you don't have time to sit around and think, what do I post next, where and stuff, you know. But yeah, so scheduling your posts is a really good idea for getting organised. I mean, another tip for getting organised, like in the beginning, not on paper but on your phone, is to have folders for everything, you know, the mascara, the foundations, but also once you've used those pictures, put them into another folder, used. And then if after so long you go into that used folder and you're not going to use them again, you may as well delete them because it takes a lot of memory. I've got about 12,000 pictures on my phone. It's a good job I've got Samsung. Anyway, so these are only my suggestions with regards to what kind of things you can post on your business page. Mostly I post about the opportunity and I boost it a lot. You can post as much as you want about the products, do selfies, videos, go to YouTube and share other people's videos on products and say, this is my favourite. I can't wait to get my hands on it so I can do my own video, show you girls how much or how to use it or whatever. What you can't do on your business page and your profile page is things like raffles and giveaways, basically. So you want to keep all of that kind of what we like to say behind closed doors, so in your closed group for your customers, your VIPs. On your personal page, I like to make it more about more personal, you know, how I'm loving being at home with my boys, how Younique has changed my life. A few fun facts about Younique. I like to celebrate people's successes in our team, and anything that's going to get more algorithm, you'll post it to the top. Okay, I just need to say this one thing here because I see a lot of people doing it. I really need to say this, and I really hope you take this. Oh gosh, it's only got 3 minutes left recorded, better hurry up. Okay, so you know when somebody posts welcome or someone's just promoted or some sort of celebration, and we all comment in all of the groups. Well, what I do is I go to that person's profile who has posted the shout out, and I comment there because that's going to get it seen on my page and their page and the algorithm, and then it's law of attraction. You know, I gotta go because this is. So I guess what I'd say with groups and online parties and online events, there is so many different ways to run these things. As I said before, go on to YouTube and especially look at Cara Lewis Newton, I think her name is. She does like themed parties. She does amazing sales. So you can do mystery hostess. You can there's just so many different ways that you can work these online parties and groups. So your initial group that you did your launch party from will hopefully get you a couple of hostesses, and it's not going to be like people who come to you and say, oh, I want to do a party. You need to go and message all of them for feedback and say, how was that? You know, I'm just starting out. I would love some feedback. Would really help my business to grow, and I'd really appreciate it. You know, you could even say I'll send you a free sample. You know, if you don't have samples, then ask your uplines. You know, we're all here to help. And then I guess the next thing you want to do is launch a home party. Have your first home party. Now, home parties for me, yeah, they're where it's at. Here in the UK especially. It might be a little bit different for US girls, or anywhere else, but yeah, home parties for us is the biggie. Because people over here, I guess, don't have a certain degree of trust, and they want to hold it in their hand. They want to be able to see the product and play with the product and use it, and you know, they want to know that it's what they're buying is the real thing, basically. So get with your sponsor, book a launch party. I mean, I had one girl that had three launch parties. Yeah, so she had, in the space of 2 weeks, we did 3 home parties together. Did amazing, you know, everybody loved it. Played some games. We had some drinks. We had basically a girls' night in. It was amazing. But there's this, as I keep saying this, that there are so many ways that you can work this business. You can ask girls round for coffee and cake, or you know, a play date with the kids, and then they can play with the makeup with you. But also don't forget about the customer kudos. You know, you probably want to be posting that every month. You know, you'll be surprised how many women actually just want to grab themselves a bargain and say, right, you buy this and that and you get that for free, and they're all like, yes, let's take it, let's do it, I'm ready to do it. And you know, and over time you'll find customers will become teenies because they love the products, they fall in love with them, and they think, I could so do this. My friends would love this. I want to join. Let's do it. So I'm having to do this in stages because I need to keep looking at my notes. But another thing that works really well in groups or in any kind of parties is product tutorials. People want to know how to use the products. People want to know how it's going to benefit them. So any kind of education on the ingredients or how it benefits them, or you know, as I say, how to use them. And referrals as well. Referrals are a big part of our business. I mean, I don't sell to any of my friends or family at all. I sell to people all over the place. People I don't even know, people I've never met, people I didn't even have as Facebook friends before. It's just a lot of the time I do, I guess, a kind of giveaway for people that can add the most friends into my makeup group. If I add them randomly, it's looked upon as spammy, but if their friend adds them, especially if they're girls that like makeup, and then they see their friends interacting, that's so spammy. So that's, you know, I mean, if you can imagine in 12 months' time how much your group and your customer base will grow if you keep doing things like that and adding people and, you know, building these relationships, it's just going to grow. And another thing is looking after your customers is a big thing. Looking after your customers, because we all know this, if we don't get good customer service, we go somewhere else, don't we? You know, customer service is a big thing of obviously retail and people bringing services, you know, people that provide services. So always remember to look after your customers and thrive for customer loyalty. There's loads of different ways we can do this. I won't go into it now, but there's lots of videos, there's lots of documents. You can talk to your sponsor who will point you in the right direction, and if she doesn't know, you know, that's fine. Come up to us, come up to any of us, you know, it's fine, we'll help. So with your business page, you can boost your posts. This is mostly how people launch in new countries. You can sponsor your page. I mean, if you can find somebody who's amazing with, you know, all the analytics and the internet and social media, then you'll be laughing because there's so much you can do to benefit your business. So yeah, I mean, launching in countries, we won't go into that just yet, but that's very exciting on its own, isn't it? And I guess when you're posting, when you're thinking about posting in your group or your business page or your personal page, you want to think, I like to look at things, and I mean, I like to write the whole post out, and then I look at it and think, is this bringing value? Is this something people are going to like, respond to, want to hear? Definitely, of course, we've said it before, no negativity, please. It's just not good for anybody's mind or business or anything. But you want to think about, I guess, on your personal page, you want to post a lot about how the business has changed lives for other people. Follow as many leaders as you can and just share their posts and say, this is going to be me. This is going to be me one day. Share about your lifestyle. You know, it might be that you really love being at home with your kids. It might be that you love, I mean, you hate your job, but you love coming home to your business so you can grow. You know, they say, is it Jim Rohn that said, every day you go to work on your life-sucking job, and then you come home and I can't remember what it was. You get excited about working on your small fortune. So posting things that are going to attract people. Again, that's the biggest thing ever. Attraction marketing. Read anything on attraction marketing. Watch anything on attraction marketing. this is the biggest thing, because you can go out and you can prospect and you can do the hustling thing, and that's going to get you so much, you know, building those relationships. But it is a personal business. People buy from people, and people want to join people they like and people that they see are doing well and successful. And you know, they people don't like to be sold to, do they? So I would keep it as much positive as the most positive thing. Make your pages a place for people to come. Yeah, when they've had a shit day, you know, excuse my French, when they've had a really poor day and they just want somewhere to go, and they're scrolling through Facebook and they think, oh yeah, I really like her page because it makes me laugh, or I love seeing her videos because she's quite quirky or quite weird, or, you know, give people a reason to follow you. So as I keep saying, there's lots of ways to work your business. I like to do a lot. I like to do kit drops. This is a recent thing for me. It's working really well. I like to do a lash and dash basket. So I'll make a pretty little basket and I'll put some mascaras in, say 5 or 6, and I'll put it in. Like I've got, because I used to do beauty, nail extensions, hair, and hair. Anyway, makeup and stuff. So I know I have contacts in that kind of field, and you know, I'll say to them, if you want this or you want a free mascara, then sell those and then you can have yours for free. I do that quite a lot. I do that with my nieces as well, actually. It's quite cheeky, but find any young girls, find some dancers, cheerlead mums, you know, anybody. Just make friends with people, and yeah. And I like to do office angels. So with an office angel, I'll do the same kind of thing as what I do with an online hostess or a home party hostess. I will send her a little swag bag. This is probably more down the line when you can do samples, but I send her a little swag bag with some samples in, and I'll give them some catalogues to look through. So this is, as I say, this is for home parties, online parties, and office angels. So with Office Angels, I'll start on Facebook, who wants to be an Office Angel for me? And I explain to them, all you have to do is take some samples into work, get in the staff room or college or school or mum's networking group, or, you know, the canteen at work, wherever. Take the samples and show them, oh my gosh, look at this. Give them the catalogues of the order forms, and say whatever they come back with, they can have the hostess awards. Now, I've done really well with this one, probably more so recently than online parties. But same goes with online parties. I like to have the hostess on board. If you can find a good hostess and you can coach her right, and she loves the products, she will sell them for you. And you know what? You can ask her to do one every 2 to 3 months. And you know what? She will, and she'll be amazing. I just had one that did it last year, and she had, I think it was about £290 in Ycash to spend before Christmas, and she's a group of about 50 dancers, so she has a lot of female friends, obviously females in her family, so she could spend that all on them. So that was really good for her. She saved a lot of money for Christmas. So there's a lot of ways that you can do this business, so many different ways. Talk to your sponsor. If you're not sure about anything, and if your sponsor doesn't know, that's fine. Then come up to the next person or your sponsor, and you should both start a chat with the next person. But please don't ever feel like you're on your own.